إن الذين جاءوا بالإفك عصبة منكم لا تحسبوه شرا لكم بل هو خير لكم لكل امرئ منهم ما اكتسب من الإثم والذي تولى كبره منهم له عذاب عظيم لولا إذ سمعتموه ظن المؤمنون والمؤمنات
Let me just put it this way. We cannot, not I don't think, we cannot ever support anything religiously, politically, socially, culturally that is opposed to the Quran and the Sunnah. Not in the capacity of LGBT politics or in the capacity of CVE or surveillance or some of the others. We can't support any of that stuff, any element of it that opposes the Quran and the Sunnah. As Muslims, we never champion anything that is in opposition to the faith, right? We never take on as a cause something that is not just not found in the Quran and the Sunnah, but that could even be in opposition to the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Everything that we act upon when it comes to morality is a total package. And so, when it comes to our notions of marriage, when it comes to our notions of identity, when it comes to our notions of being, obviously, there are things that are fundamentally not going to line up with, and in fact, even be opposed to, the LGBTQ, movement.
ما يكون لنا أن نتكلم بهذا سبحانك هذا بهتان عظيم يعظكم الله أن تعودوا لمثله أبدا إن كنتم.
So, may Allah forgive anyone that wrongly assumes things of me and attributes things to me that I don't attribute to myself. However, I'll say that, when it comes to those clips, like for example, there was the rally. So for example, there was over 5 years ago, actually before Yaqeen even started, there was the murder of innocent people in Orlando, Florida, Pulse LGBT nightclub, right? And at that time, it was done by a Muslim supposedly who did it in the name of ISIS, in the name of Islam. There were vigils and press conferences and statements across the country. And, I remember I went to, a press conference at the time. And, I read a statement that was written by a multi-faith coalition, Faith Forward Dallas, that I'm a part of, or, at that time, was at least a part of and co-chair of at the time. And it was a statement that was put together by the group, right? So if someone takes that clip years later and then assigns generality to it, right? Then that can make someone think that, I hold certain things that I don't hold. Or, for example, you see the border protest. Someone might see those things, see some of the things that other people were wearing, see some of the things that other people represent, right, in that. And they could assume certain things. And so I understand. And may Allah forgive us all. May Allah forgive us for the times that we are not clear enough. And may Allah forgive others for the times that they assume things of us that are not true of us.
Yeah, there are a lot of scholars that are also activists. Like I work with Imam Omar Suleiman in Dallas, and mashallah, he's very active. His scholarly credentials are beyond question, mashallah. But he's also involved with, speaking to the mayor of Dallas, speaking to city council, representing the Muslim community. So he's actually in a very difficult position because he's both, right? He's both scholar and activist, and he has different interests that he has to negotiate because a lot of the things that he does, he gets criticized from the more conservative side, and then he also gets criticized from the more activist side. So that's not a inviolable position that he's in, mashallah, but I mean, he works very hard, and I think he is able to strike a balance there.
إن الذين جاءوا بالإفك عصبة منكم لا تحسبوه شرا لكم بل هو خير لكم لكل امرئ منهم ما اكتسب من الإثم والذي تولى كبره منهم له عذاب عظيم